Hello Dwarfs and Dwarfettes, this is JuryDutySummons, and I'm back here in my Let's Play Fortress, my Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress in, I think it's Paddlesplattered. Yes, Paddlesplattered. Because apparently paddles get splattered. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so hasn't been a lot of time since last we've been here, but let's see some of the things that have changed. I think we did the nest before I left last time, but there they are anyway. And I've extended the wall a bit. It's not finished yet, but I decided that I am going to have an enclosed area on this side. And I'll have this as kind of my main point of controlled entry. And so this bridge is attached to a lever down in the room down there. I set up a farm for whip vines. I think I did that before we left. I don't know. Anyway, it's working quite well. It's actually well planted. As we go down a little bit further, we see nothing. All right, there we go. I changed the way the stockpiles are for food. So this is now a seed stockpile only, and this is a regular food stockpile. Food has been... We're pretty good in food right now. If we take a look at the stocks right now, we have approximately 20 meat, 10 fish, and 100 plant, and we have 500 drink. So we're in pretty good shape right there. We have lots of food, plenty of drink, much more drink than food, which is how dwarves like it. They'll go hungry for a while, but they sure get pissed if they don't have any of their booze. I built a quern because of the whip vine. We'll need that if we're going to turn the whip vine into edible food. And essentially, to make a quern, you just build the quern in the masonry shop and then place it like in a bed or something like that. Farmer's workshop. Oh, Farmer's workshop down for. I don't know. I think I meant to put a kitchen down. Oh well. I guess we need a farmer's workshop, I suppose. Any event, one bit of bad news: we had our first death in the fortress, which is rather sad. So I can get the name of it here. So sorry, BWT24, you died. The game announced that you got gone missing, and then suddenly your corpse showed up on this bed, stinking up the entire room. I don't really have anywhere to bury you yet, so I'll have to build a gravesite, which I have done. So let's move down here a ways. So I extended the stairways off to the left a little bit, so because I had the room right there, and then down all the way to here. And I built this area here to function as a, what's it called? As a grave site area, place, whatever. Shut up. Okay. Let me get the order to smooth this before I do too much more. I have a couple smoothers working full-time upstairs. They probably won't get here anytime soon. But I do have a few coffins built. The way you build a coffin, of course, is just build the coffin in the masonry shop, or we call it a burial receptacle. So I suppose there is a couple different materials you can do. You can do wood, or you can do other materials such. No, sorry, not wood. You can do stone, or you can do metal. I wouldn't bother with making metal unless you have someone who's like a king or a queen or something like that, who's demanding a really valuable place to be buried. In that case, then that would work out fine. So anyway, got the order to do that. Alright, so let's build so it's in for burial receptacle. And since I have a couple built, let's just put them all down right now. I had another migration, so I have a lot of idle peasants that need to be put to work. So this will be a good thing to get some of them busy for just a little while. Okay, that's all the coffins I have. Hopefully that will be more than enough for a long time, actually. Let's see. Let's move up again here. Oh yeah, I set a jump to F4, so F4 goes to there. I figured that was appropriate because Alt F4 is always the fun key to make Firefox go faster. Anyway, let's see here. On a side note, downvote my video if you tried that. Just kidding. I've expanded the bedroom situation. All of these, well, most of these beds are taken up, and I added quite a few more, and those will slowly be taken up as well. So that's good. Mudstone. Yeah, yuck, mudstone. Alright, those will be the muddy rooms, I guess. So anyway, I have a lot of gems floating around here, like those right there. Those rough blue jades. And I guess over here there's a few more. Rough lavender jades. Oh, that's cool. So I really need to do something with them. I have a migration, not a migration, but a what's it called? I'm sure the place, the people, the thing, and the okay. Anyway, the traders are probably coming soon, so it'd be nice to have something to give them other than just rock crafts, something worth a little bit more. So let's build our first like high-end crafting place. So it'd be a jeweler's workshop. We're going to build 2 of them, in fact. We actually have 2 good jewelers. Chalk blocks. I have quite a few chalk blocks, don't I? Well, good. Cool. So yes, I had 2 decent, actually like more than better, like almost, well, not quite legendary, but in the high end of things, pretty good jewelers come in. So one I'm going to set as a dedicated setter, the other one is a dedicated cutter, or maybe I'll have them both do both. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Autumn has come. All right. Cool. I believe it's at the end of spring, or beginning of spring, I guess. Something like that. I feel we have enough food to last the winter. There's that guy with a wheelbarrow. Oh yeah. So we got some slabs. Slabs are the other thing. So if you can't find the body, or for some reason the body was lost for like a, for instance, like a dwarf falls in the lava, or drowns in the bottom of a river, and you can't get to the body ever, you still need to take care of the dwarf's remains in some way. If the dwarf is never put to rest, then they were actually likely to haunt your factory fortress, and that can be from just a minor annoyance all the way up into like full-blown disaster for your fortress. I think they can even break stuff or something like that. In any event, it's better to keep living dwarves happy by having a way to recognize your dead ones. So, there we go. Wish the smoothing was faster. Those dwarves are non-stop smoothing forever. Okay, so what do we have here? Those are my slabs. Okay. I have an extra millstone and a quarren. Quarren? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Buckets, pots, mechanisms, bins, a couple extra bins. You always want to be ahead of the bins because they tend to disappear suddenly. You know, when you have a lot of different crafts going all at once. Okay, so I want to do something here. I want to set up a spot for the raw materials. So let's see here. Stone? No. It's gem. There we go. This whole thing should be... No, that's not what the whole thing gems. That would be ridiculous. How about that? Yeah. Good. And that should just be... Oh, that'd be both rough and cut. Okay, cool. Those should be... I think you can store those in bins, so that small area should be fine. I guess not. Fair enough. Oh, there he is. There's the guy with the bins collecting everything. Cool. Excellent work, dude. Excellent work. Are you taking that bin? Ah, so I'm going to collect some random ones. That's fine. So anyway, let's get the jewelers to work. So cut, repeat, cut, repeat. What I do is I just go down the list, start cutting and repeating. That way it'll go through all of what we have. Wait, you can cut chalk? What? Wait. Hang on here. Okay, let's just cancel all of this. I want to have him cut me some chalk and some granite. So let's see if we can cancel the granite. Chalk is valuable. Let's get rid of the heat on that. Okay, that's really strange. I'm gonna cut chalk? What the hell for? Okay. And where'd you... Okay, so what is that? View description here? Okay, it's a baguette. Probably pronouncing that wrong. It's not a loaf of bread. Get done with that. Get your chalk. Come on, finish already. Come on. What are you going to do? Cushion chalk cabronos. What? I don't even know. I don't even know. What is going on here? Is this real life? Okay. So that's a... Okay, so it's weight of 1. Let's say regular chalk is weight. It's okay. Well, it increases the value of the chalk. That's actually fairly interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, let's cut some real gems, I guess. Let's see here. Cut some coal. Coal in the gem. That's very odd. So cut, 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 and then repeat. I'm not sure about this whole cutting of chalk. It's an interesting proposition, I guess. Let's have one of these guys actually just do that for a while. Maybe just have him cut mudstone. Yeah, there we go. That seems like a waste of time. I mean, a valuable use of time. Okay, so we gotta go wheelchair. Come on. Mudstone's right there. It's not going to be useful for much else, so why not, right? Look at that. We're right in one of those. But the same value too. That's hilarious. Well, that's interesting. So I'm going to actually let's see here. So I'm going to pause it right now. I'm going to get rid of the stockpile. They used to go to the finished goods stockpile, but at this point it seems that they're not. So what I'm going to do is just remove the designation entirely and then redesignate it into this much larger area. Hopefully the dwarfs won't freak out and rearrange everything. Alright, looks like we're good. I thought we had a second gem cutter. It's probably drinking or something. Anyway, what else is going to show you? Oh, possessed. That's unfortunate. A woodcrafter too. I don't care about woodcraft anyway. Where is it? Yes. This dwarf was the one who had a strange mood that I couldn't deal with, so I essentially walled him in around this crafts workshop. Because sometimes when a moody dwarf, or sorry, a dwarf can't finish their job, they freak the hell out and they break something and kill somebody, and that isn't helpful at all. Actually, kind of dangerous to the fortress. So, if you can manage it, actually locking them in somewhere where they can't hurt anybody until they starve to death is usually the most safest way of dealing with it. Even though that sounds terrible, it really is the best way of dealing with it. Okay, so how are we doing on that? Food's good. I got some plants and some seeds and drinks and stuff. Okay, cool. So having these doors up here make this will be whip vine. Yep, whip vine wine, cave wheat. Okay, well I need. Dang. Problem is here that to store seeds effectively, you need bags, and I just don't have any way to make bags right now. Actually, maybe I do. Let me check that. So build, workshop, clothier workshop, and just make a chalk blocks, of course, and I'm going to make a leather workings workshop. Leather workings workshop. Am I going blind here? Sure I am. Terra Burger. Oh, it's right at the top. Oh, looks like my possessed dwarf has decided to go to... Ah, he's a swordsman. I hope he doesn't die. Probably one of my better soldiers. Okay, so he's claiming that crafts workshop. Okay, well, all right. I actually have a decent amount of trades for next time the what's it called comes by. Bunch of chalk stuff. Hopefully they like chalk. What's the value on some of this stuff? Okay, actually has a fair value in a lot of it. Because you want to try to avoid overloading with one particular item. Oh, he's begun his mysterious construction. All it required was 1 stack of logs. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad mysterious dark forces took over your mind to build something using 1 stack of logs. Damn it. It's possession too, so he won't get the skill. Well, that's unfortunate. I already had a good wood carpenter. Wood carpenter? Yeah. Speaking of which, make some beds and bins. And you can make some doors. Oops. There we go. And what does he want? He's doing mechanisms still. Okay, that's fine. And are we finished on these yet? Nope. Let's see. Nothing to catch in the northern swamps. Alright, dwarves, what are you doing? Yeah, he's cutting his mudstone. That's brilliant. Not worth much, but trillion cut praises. Wow, I'm rich! There's a trillion of them. That's too funny. Let's actually put up little stockpile of stone. Forbid. Other stones. There we go. So that stockpile of stone should be filled up with mudstones rather quickly. I hope. Let's get a miner working on this area here and this area here. I don't think my miners are actually doing anything else, so that's a good task for them to start. And up here as well. There we go. They get bored easily. And who knows what they'll start doing if they're bored. Hey, more gems. Awesome. He's created a maple cup. Man, that's odd. Okay. Oops. Let's find this thing. I think it's under I? No. Oh, it's L. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look at it. It's worth 2,400 dwarf bucks. View description. We pick up all craftsdwarfships of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of maple. Well, that's about as boring as possible. Good job. Pretty useless and boring and not very valuable. Alright, well. Okay. Alright, I'm going to make the rest of this area finished goods as well. That little strip right there. Yeah, it should be fine. Nope. Let's not do it quite there. Let's go to the other side. Finished goods. Goods. There we go. And we can just go all the way across to here, I guess. This side's going to be for clothing, I guess. That's where my crafters are. That's where you're down to, Blue Jades? Okay. You're still doing mudstones? Excellent. My dwarves can run around like idiots, making stuff out of mudstone, I guess. So mudstone, I'm going to go down to mudstone and encrust with gems finished goods and put that on repeat. So even when we run out of gems to cut, it will actually go through and start encrusting that mudstone we've been cutting to finished goods. And so that'll make the goods even more valuable to sell. So the good itself would be more valuable than the gem plus the good. Oh, the wood burner. Ah, yes, there he is. Because it doesn't actually tell you when a dwarf dies. They just die. Oh, did I forget to do that? Damn it. Oh, man. Okay, so let's move this wall here. Whatever. How do I remove a wall? I can't remember that. Remove construction, which is N. And we're going to go down to F4 and make these available for burial. Your coffins don't do you any good if they're not available for use. Okay, so we've had our second dwarf death in the fortress. Hopefully it'll be the last for a while. Yeah, please get to him before he starts rotting. I can't believe that guy, that dwarf. Do you see that dwarf earlier just sleeping on that bed with the coffin, with the corpse? Crimities. Those crazy drunken bastards. Okay, well, what the... Did you, like, get that far before you actually got rid of him? Yeah, he's been found to death. I know. Oh, you guys are taking his loot. Just taking his stuff. Okay. Oh, don't take his body up outside. Don't do that. Okay, good. Whew. They didn't take it outside. Good. Okay, we got 2 dwarves. First 2 coffins filled. That is not a milestone, sir. Okay. Alright, that's coming along nicely, even though they decided to do that in a weird order. It's alright. Forgive them. Have these been built yet? Nope. Alright, so, let's make a stockpile here for cloth. H. There we go. And since I don't actually care to keep my cloth on my... Oh, I do have some... Okay, no. I don't really care about keeping my cloth and my leather separated because I'm not going to be harvesting... I may not actually have much of either. Unless I start an industry. If I do, then at that time I can fix it up. It's alright. Oh yes, I think I did buy some. Oh no, just give me a bin. I thought I did buy some early on. If I did, that'd be rather handy. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to check my dwarves and just make sure somebody can both leather work and make cloth. And hopefully we can get them making some bags. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, well, it turns out I didn't actually have any dwarves assigned to leatherworking. I thought I did, but nope. So, yeah, I'm going to get this thing built. Oh, and there he is. He's making that thing. Okay. And they brought the bag of, oops, there we go. Brought the small bag of leather I have. The box of leather, I guess. Is that finished? Oh, it is finished. Okay. So, let me make the bags. Construct leather bag. All of our leather will make bags. I guess you gotta get started doing something, and making crappy bags is the way to do it. Those 10 bags ought to actually have a big improvement, a big impact on our seed storage, which is the big deal right now. Because let's see, that's our seed storage. Just 85 single stacks and 1 barrel of no seeds apparently. Okay, well, alright. It won't be long. So those are going just fine. That food stockpile is doing well. Farmer's workshop, completely unnecessary. Let's do a kitchen. How do we do a kitchen? I already have a kitchen. Where's my kitchen at? It's not a kitchen, that's a fishery. That's a kitchen. Chalk blocks. What we need to do is get a cook working on these things. That'll keep us in good shape, I think. Ah, look at that. Look at them take those seeds and put them in that barrel. I don't know. They're doing something else. I don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, it's filling that bag full of seeds. There we go. That's very handy. Because right now, if you look at my kitchen, my still rather, it's packed with seeds, and the seeds are tedious to get to. Look at it, they're all tasked. It means they're all assigned to something, so that's probably assigned to be put into a bag. So when a workshop gets clogged like this, it actually decreases the efficiency of that workshop, so it just works slower and slower and slower. And there's a way to tell if it's slowed down. It's not too slowed down, I guess. I built a kitchen, and the first thing to do is render fat. Okay. Well, that's special. Okay, so let's make some. Well, anyway, our time is up this evening. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys still want to name a dwarf, let's go ahead. I haven't had many names, but there are a lot of spots left. So if you want your dwarf on the list of, well, probably who's going to die next, let me know. And but to make sure you do it, not on this video, but on the video I set aside for naming the dwarves. Otherwise, it'll get lost, and I'll forget, and I won't remember what you wanted, and or I'll just intentionally ignore it because I'm lazy. No, just kidding. All right, have a great day, everybody, and let me know what you think.